And James Bond's newest adventure called License to Kill. And here's Rex to tell you about that.
Well, it really would not be a summer vacation without James Bond. So like sunburns and picnic ants, 007 is back in License to Kill. It's the 16th chapter in 27 years for the hardcore fans of Her Majesty's favorite secret agent looking for a couple of hours to get off their feet between swims in the backyard pool this summer and back-to-school sales. The James Bond formula may still work. 007 nuts really don't care much about coherence anyway, and they won't get any here. The plot of License to Kill is so complicated, I doubt if even Bond knows what he's doing or why. But meanwhile, you can check out the latest stunts, toys, and Tootsie Zips. Plenty of those. But even they all seem to have been around before. In the latest installment, 007 battles a powerful new villain, a sadistic billionaire Colombian drug king named Sanchez, played by scary Robert Davi. Now, Sanchez is a deadly killer with bad skin and an even uglier personality. In Key West for the wedding of his old pal Felix, remember him, the CIA agent? Bond gets detoured on his way to the church for some aerial acrobatics that get the adventure off to a cliff-hanging intro. This is how it looks when you're 007, using state-of-the-art fishing tackles to reel in airplanes the way you and I would fish for trout. Sanchez escapes and feeds Felix to a man-eating shark. The rest of the movie is a personal vendetta as 007 tracks the drug lord without the help of Her Majesty's Secret Service and for the first time ever without his official license to kill.
Effective immediately. Your license to kill is revoked. And I require you to hand in your weapon. I need hardly remind you that you're still bound by the Official Secrets Act. Yes, it's a farewell to arms.
Too many people.
God help you, Commander.
Bond just never takes direction. Don't you go away. The action is just beginning. More James Bond and License to Kill after these messages.
Where there's 007, there's always action, and terrific girls. There's Pam. She's a good girl, or she may or may not be bad. Now you're going to meet the bad girl, who may or may not be good. She's the alluring Lupe, gun moll, and mistress of the insane Sanchez, played by a Bianca Jagger clone named Talisa Soto. Bond wants to win Sanchez's confidence, so he meets Lupe in Sanchez's casino, and uses that old 007 charm to get to the drug king personally.
You're very professional.
Used to work here.
Am I going to win or lose?
Lose, but not much.
On zero.
Vodka martini, ¿qué?
Shaken, not stirred.
Ah, see. Looks like you're looking at chance.
Is that why he sent you?
And to find out more about you.
Perhaps I better quit for the night. Where's Sanchez?
Upstairs in his office. He's been there all day. He's planning a big party for some Orientals tomorrow night.
And what did you tell him about the wave crest?
Nothing. Now go.
Take me to him.
Face to face with his arch enemy, Bond identifies himself as an out-of-work British agent and risking his life asks Sanchez for a job.
Well, travel man. You did all right at the tables tonight. I had the feeling my luck was about to change. Well, he's a wise gambler. Who knows when his luck is run out? Why this? In my business, you prepare for the unexpected. And what business is that? I help people with problems. Problem solver. I'm more of a problem eliminator.
Fearing Pam may be a double agent, Bond gets to the center of the problem after a brief tour of her bus line and discovers she's a good girl after all.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Just a couple of things. I'm going to see my British agent because dead. Sanchez is alive. I saw you in Howard's office. You're working with them.
No!
I want the truth.
I am telling the truth. Sanchez has arranged to buy 4 Stinger missiles from the Contras. And he's threatened to shoot down an American airliner if the DA doesn't lay off.
What's that got to do with you and Howard?
Felix gave me a letter at his wedding from the Attorney General granting Heller immunity to get the Stingers back.
Did he go for the deal?
Yes.
Huh? If all of this seems dull and baffling to you, well, you put your finger right on the problem. Sean Connery and Roger Moore let us in on the joke. Timothy Dalton, in his second outing as 007, is a classically trained actor who takes it all much too seriously. He's suave, he's cool, he's well-groomed, even when he's hanging over a shark tank, but he doesn't have much of a sense of humor, and the movie isn't much fun either. He's like an ad for after-6 tuxedos posed by a model whose jockey shorts are too tight. He's not very limber in the sheep either. I mean, the girls all seem willing, but all they ever get from this 007 is a pat on the tush. And for toys, you get exploding toothpaste and high-velocity cameras that fire laser beams. But nothing is invented as the gadgets in Octopussy. The villains, they can't match Gert Fröbe in Goldfinger or Klaus Maria Brandauer in Never Say Never Again. The tomatoes, they're all brave and pretty, and they wear all the wrong clothes for narrow escapes. But they can't touch Grace Jones as the karate-chopping queen of the Astro Zombies in A View to a Kill. The plot is like the New York weather. If you don't like it, stick around. It'll change. And the Bond movies are exactly the same way. I think they've run out of steam. But if you don't like this one, hang in there. There's another one right around the corner.
I think they're trying to take themselves too seriously. They got to get back to being camp. Because camp, to me, was, like you mentioned, Grace Jones, number of the bad guys or girls. It really made it fun. I like Timothy Dalton. He's all right, but if they camp him up some, too, I think it would lighten up the whole attitude. And I got to admit, I'm so sick of these 60s live women silhouettes dancing around at the beginning of every wedding. So get some young people in there to update these poor folks. And come
Girls
on.
in this movie are young, though. They
look like a 12. They're gorgeous.
They're
but
gorgeous
they're 12.
girls. But, I mean, this is the dullest Bond. He doesn't do much with these girls. There they are rising up saying, come
What do you
on,
want him to
baby.
do?
There's absolutely nothing. And the jokes in this movie just fall flat.
Yeah, I really didn't
That
find
joke
it
about
all
a farewell to arms is in the Hemingway house in Key West. Get it? Ha ha.
It's old, and I never knew there were that many ways to make a person into little tiny pieces. Messy.
License to Kill, the newest in a series of Bond pictures. If you don't like this one, don't worry. There'll be more. 2 stars for me. Dixie says it's another well-done Bond macho male fantasy. 2.5 stars from her.